Okay, here's my submission for the extra credit video regarding nematodes. This is my target audience, my concept and goal in writing, and the reason for why I made this video. So the nematode basics. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to our journey into the world of nematodes, often referred to as roundworms. These tiny creatures play a significant role in our ecosystems, yet many people know little about them. So let's go ahead and dive in and discover more about these organisms. Nematodes are microscopic worms that inhabit diverse environments worldwide. They come in various shapes, sizes, and colors. Despite their generally small size, nematodes are incredibly diverse, with over 25,000 known species identified so far. They can be found in soil, fresh water, marine environments, and even inside other organisms like plants and animals. These photos are to show just how diverse their habitats can be. They can also live in extreme environments like the deep sea, deserts, tropics, Antarctica, you name it. It's apparent that these nematodes are able to thrive in diverse habitats. So, nematodes affect nutrient cycling, soil health, and plant growth, and that's their role in the ecosystem. They decompose organic matter, recycle nutrients, and control pest populations. So, they feed on bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms. So they release nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus back into the soil. Nematodes also influence the distribution and population of other soil organisms. They also help plants because of their burrowing activity, which aids in the water infiltration for plant roots. Entomopathogenic nematodes act as natural biological control agents by preying on insect pests, which we see in the photo with this shovel here. This also helps suppress disease by reducing the population of pathogenic microorganisms. Nematodes have a simple body structure consisting of a tubular body with a protective outer cuticle. They lack a circulatory system but have a digestive system with a mouth, intestine, and anus. They rely on body movement to move food from the mouth to anus since they do not have a circulatory system. But what they do have is a nervous system, a secretory, excretory system, and a reproductive system. Notice that I did not say they have a respiratory system. Instead, they use diffusion to exchange gases with the atmosphere through specialized cells on their skin. So, oxygen from outside the body diffuses inward, while carbon dioxide diffuses outward. The absorbed oxygen is then transported through the nematode's tissues to the cells that need it. So, moving on to their life cycle. Nematodes undergo a six-stage life cycle, which consists of the egg, the four juvenile stages, and the adult. This is the general pattern regarding nematodes. The duration of each stage varies depending on environmental conditions in the species. Some nematodes have a direct life cycle, while others require intermediate hosts or environmental conditions to complete their development. They reproduce quickly and can adapt to changing environments. Some nematodes are plant parasites, causing damage to crops and plants. They feed on plant roots, reducing crop yields, affecting plant health, and leading to unfortunate economic losses. Some nematodes are beneficial to plants by aiding in nutrient uptake and pest control. So farmers must be able to manage nematode populations to prevent yield losses and maintain soil health. Strategies include crop rotation, cover crops, soil amendments, and the use of resistant crop varieties. So nematodes and humans. They have a complex relationships, and it's a bit like a double-edged sword. On one hand, some nematodes can cause diseases in humans, animals, and plants, leading to health problems and economic losses in agriculture. These parasitic nematodes infect their hosts, causing conditions like intestinal infections, skin diseases, and crop damage. So, in that sense, nematodes can be harmful to us. But on the plus side, they are used in scientific research as model organisms to study genetics, development, and disease. One well known nematode is the C. elegans. as it has contributed significantly to our understanding of biology and has been instrumental in many scientific discoveries. Certain nematodes are used as biological control agents, as mentioned before, to reduce the need for chemical pesticides and promoting sustainable farming practices. So while some nematodes can grow several meters long, like the Placentonema gigantissima, which grows up to 8.4 meters long, many species are microscopic, measuring only a fraction of a millimeter in length, which is the rightmost photo. And certain nematode species can enter a state of cryptobiosis, where they suspend their metabolism and survive extreme conditions such as drought, freezing temperatures, and high levels of radiation. In the middle photo there, we see an example of a nematode surviving 46,000 years in permafrost. And thank you for exploring the world of nematodes. These tiny worms play big roles in our world, and there's still so much to learn about them. As we conclude our journey, remember that nematodes are not just tiny worms. They are vital players in our ecosystems, contributing to soil health, nutrient cycling, and biodiversity. By understanding and appreciating the role of nematodes, we can better conserve and manage our natural resources for future generations. Thank you.